In this video, I'm going to show you how to tile a Print+Cut image. So I have two videos on tiling, one for a raster image and one for a vector image. And this one is for Print+Cut. So you have a print layer and a cut layer. So if you're someone that does sublimation, let's say, and you want to print a large image and you also want to cut it on the solo, then you need to let's say my printer's only 8.5 inches wide and I'm doing a 9-inch wide, okay? Then I'm going to need to cut that in half. And then also make sure that I cut the cut layer in half, and they have to be in the exact same spot. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Let me go ahead and zoom out and come to this little raccoon I have here. All right, so I have him at 9 inches wide, which is 10 and 10.389. All right, so my printer only prints 8.5 by 11. So I know I need to cut this in half. And if I'm making this much larger, then I may need to cut it in 4s. Okay, so you're going to have to decide, depending on your printer, how large it prints relative to the size of image that you need to cut. You're going to have to decide how many squares or rectangles that you need. In this case, I only need 2, so I'm going to make 2 pages, my first page and my second page. All right. Then I'm going to take this little guy and I'm going to make sure that he's all the way up in this upper left-hand corner by coming to my position and size panel and making sure that my red marker here is on the upper left-hand corner and both of these fields say 0. Okay, and I don't know why it put it over there. Oh, because I hit 9. Okay, 0 and 0. All right, and then I'm going to right click and copy him. Come over here and right click and paste in place. All right, now if I Control A to select all, I can see it's in the upper left hand corner at 0 and 0. So I'm good there. All right, then I can come to my layers panel. I can right click and ungroup. Okay, I'm going to do that to the first page as well. Right click and ungroup. Okay, and then I'm going to turn off the print layer on both pages. All right, and then I'll come back to the first page and I'm going to draw a rectangle that is taller than it is wide. Okay, and then I'm going to select that, come to my position and size, and I know that I have a 9-inch wide image here, so I need it to be 4.5 wide. 4.5 wide. All right, and then I can adjust the height in a minute. So I'm going to move this as well to the 0, 0. Okay, 0, enter, 0, enter. And then I can zoom out and I can bring this up to the bottom, just so it clears the bottom of your cut line. Okay, and then I'm going to Control D to duplicate, and I need 2 columns. All right, and my vertical spacing I want to be 0. Or is it my horizontal? Yeah, it's my horizontal. Sorry. So that there's no space there. Okay. Then I can select this one and right click and cut and come to my second page and right click and paste in place. So this should start, let me zoom in here, at 4.5 inches, which it does. Okay. All right. So then let me come back to my first page, and then I'm going to, what I want to do is erase anything that is behind here. So if I come to my layers panel, I can see that my square is on top of my cut line. So I can Control A to select all and come to path, back minus front. Okay, then that gets rid of that one. And then I can come over here to this one, select all, or Control A to select all, and do path, back minus front. Okay, so then I have both sides of my raccoon cut line. All right, then I'm going to come over here and turn my print layer on, and then I'm going to Control A to select all, and I'm going to go to Object, Clip Path. Okay, and then I'm going to come to my first page, turn my print layer on, Control A to select all, and go to Object, Clip Path, Set Clip Path. So then I have this half with the transparent background now, because clipping also got rid of that white background. Okay, and then I have my second page, which these are kind of backwards, but that's all right, it doesn't matter. I can put this wherever I want. I can, let's come to my document size, to my 8.5 by 11 size printer, turn on my print margins and my registration marks, and what I can do is put my registration marks around my image rather than the whole page. That way it takes up less material. So let's come up to cutter settings, and change this to mark offset around design, and click save. Okay, so now you can see my registration marks are right around my image. Okay, move this over here. All right, so then I can place this wherever I need to on the page. Now it doesn't matter that the transparent part hangs outside of the page. That does not matter. It's transparent. It's not going to print. It's not going to cut. I can turn on my preview here, and I can see my cut lines and my print image. So something to watch out for. Like I said, when I go to preview, my cut lines are inside my print bounds, and my print is inside my print bounds, but my registration marks are not. So you need to make sure that your registration marks are inside here, so that inside the print bounds, so that they print. Okay, so that's it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or you can find me in one of the 2 Facebook groups that's in the description of the video. And thanks for watching.